everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you, and with my pencil apparently, I'm going to be sharing with you things that you should bring in your Walt Disney World backpack when you go into the parks. Stay tuned. If this is your first time visiting CoralJoyTravel, please be sure to hit the red subscribe button below and hit that bell notification button so you are notified when I do share a new video. So if this is your first time heading down to Walt Disney World, you may be curious what you should bring in the parks with you. In this video, I will be sharing with you 15 tips, 15 items, suggestions that you should bring inside your park pack. Number one is a backpack or some type of touring bag that you will feel comfortable carrying around the parks. I tend to bring a backpack because it can carry enough and it distributes the weight on both of my shoulders so it doesn't make me feel hunched over if it was just on one of my shoulders. So more than likely you will need a backpack. The second thing that I highly recommend is that you bring sunscreen. No matter what time of year you go down to Walt Disney World in Orlando, the sun is there and the sun is more intense. So bring sunscreen with you and reapply if you are in the parks as you would anywhere else. Number three, kind of as an extra, I would say definitely bring a hat with you or at least bring sunglasses. So we're using that as number three, something to shade your eyes. Again, it's very sunny. I tend to get headaches if I do not shade my eyes. So bring a brimmed hat or sunglasses at the least. It will help you out tremendously. Number four is wear comfortable shoes. If you've watched any of my previous videos about planning a trip to Walt Disney World, I say wear comfortable shoes. This is not a fashion statement when you're down at Walt Disney World. Bring shoes and wear shoes that you have worn before. Make sure they are broken in. And number five, well, obviously you're not going to put that in your backpack, but that's just a tip. Okay, that doesn't go in your backpack. Those need to be on your feet. Number five is ponchos. Bring ponchos to the park. Depending on the time of the year, if you see rain in the forecast, and sometimes in the summer it rains, for half an hour and then it's done for the rest of the day, or it might be raining half the day. So kind of pay attention to what the weather forecast predicts, and if you do see rain or some rain in the future, purchase some ponchos on Amazon or pick some up at the dollar store that you can just keep in your backpack. They don't take up much space and you will be very, very grateful to have them if it starts to rain while you are at the parks. If you do have a poncho, you can be out and about and enjoy the parks while everyone else is finding shelter from the rain. Number six, bring either a camera with you or use your phone. Make sure you're taking pictures. You don't need to have a wonderful, humongous camera with you. Sometimes I bring mine, sometimes I just use my phone because my phone takes awesome pictures and it takes up less space. And I always have my phone on me. So either bring a camera or use your phone and take lots of pictures. Number seven, with your phone, your battery will die relatively quickly. So bring a portable battery charger. You can pick these up on Amazon. I think they're like 20 bucks or less. You will be happy you have them just to recharge your phone or your devices that need a little recharge. So pick up one of those or maybe two of those before you go down on your trip. Number eight is kind of like a first aid-y, tiny little first aid kit. If you have any medicines you need to take throughout the day, obviously bring those with you, but you will be doing a lot of walking, and even if you have those comfortable shoes on, someone is going to get a blister. So purchase some blister band-aids that are for blisters, so they're a little more cushioned. And also I would recommend ibuprofen or Advil, some kind of aspirin. If you get a headache, which happens to me, again, if I'm not drinking enough water or I'm not protecting my eyes, I'll get a headache. And you don't want a headache when you're down in Walt Disney World at the theme park. Be prepared to have some of those items with you, those first aid items, just a little bag in your backpack. Number nine, bring your magic bands. Obviously, If you have them, bring them. They will be on your wrist. These guys are great, so make sure you do not forget these when you are packing for your trip. Your magic bands will be your lifesaver when you're down there. Magic bands. Number 10, bring pins to trade. I have this awesome traveling, things are falling out. I have this pin folio that was actually made specifically for the Disney Pins blog. And they're on YouTube and they have a website. Check them out. They're awesome if you haven't done so already. But if you are a pin trader, which is a lot of fun, bring your traders in the parks with you and do some pin trading with either cast members or in some of the shops. Trade some pins. That's fun, and you can keep these in your backpack. Sometimes, instead of bringing this big portfolio, I'll just bring a little satchel. This currently has all of my traders Mickey head pin backs, but you can put your traders in a little satchel like this and just drop it inside your backpack and trade throughout the day if you find some really cool pins at Walt Disney World. Number 11, snacks. Bring some snacks. Put snacks in your backpack because you're gonna get hungry with all that walking. Walt Disney World is 40 square miles, so with all that space, you're gonna be putting a lot of miles on your feet. So bring snacks to sustain you. Number 12, water bottles. Bring water bottles. Bring water bottles into the parks so you don't have to spend $4 on a bottle of water at the theme parks. You'll thank me. Or if you don't want to bring your own water bottles and you don't want to pay for water, ask for a free glass of water at one of the quick service restaurants and they will give you one for free. Number 13, Ziploc baggies. These guys come in very handy. Say you are going on a water ride and you don't want your phone to get wet, you can put your phone in a Ziploc baggie and it'll stay dry. Or say you have a churro and you can only eat half of it, but let's be real, you're gonna eat the whole thing. But say you had, something left over and you didn't want to throw it out, you could put it in the Ziploc baggie. Those Ziploc baggies are so gosh darn handy. You'll find many uses for them. Keep a few in your backpack. Number 14, an autograph book. Whether you're a kiddo or you're an adult like me, make sure you bring your autograph book into the park, so if you see a character and you want to wait in that line for their signature, you'll have that keepsake forever. Or if you're going to one of the character restaurants, all of those characters will come to your table and you can pull out your handy dandy autograph book and they'll sign it for you. Again, a super keepsake for you to keep. Keepsake for you to keep. You know what I mean. Number 15, bring gum and or mints into the theme parks. Walt Disney World property does not sell any gum. Zero. Zilch. You won't see any there. So if you're a gum chewer, make sure you bring your own gum. Plus it'll, give you something to do when you're waiting in that standby line. Chew or suck on something minty. Here are a few extra tips I will share with you, especially if you have younger children. It's hard to be a younger child and to see all of these amazing souvenirs, especially at night when things are dark, but they have all of these light up ears and necklaces and, spinny hand majiggies. You know what I mean? Like Buzz Lightyear spinning around crazy and he lights up. And do yourself a favor if you have these young children, head to the dollar store, pick up some glow-in-the-dark necklaces, the ones that you snap and, shake up and they will glow for you that evening. So keep a few of those in your backpack, pull them out, let the kids be entertained and feel unique because they will look different. That's one good tip there. Another tip is to bring bubbles. Again, this is for the younger kiddos, but like a little package of bubbles. When you're in line, waiting in line, let them blow the bubbles. If they're sitting in their stroller and you're just walking down Main Street, let them hold their bubble wand and blow bubbles. It's entertaining for them and for everyone else around, because who doesn't like to walk through bubbles when they're in the parks? I don't know anybody who doesn't like that, because I love that. Anywho, all right, I hope these tips were helpful. I will be sharing a lot more videos, especially for first-time clients or people who haven't traveled to Walt Disney World in several years, because things have changed and little tips like these can be very, very helpful. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you again for watching, and stop on by to my CoralJoyTravel Facebook page, and if you're on Instagram, follow me at CoralJoyTravel. Have a great week, everyone. I will see you in my next Disney video. Bye!